for children of all ages. Now, I'm just gonna jump right into this. If you guys don't know, so far, Marvel has been just. I can't keep up. I can't. I'm trying to keep up, but I can't keep up. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say this before I get into the point that I actually want to make and the thing I actually want to say. So let me say this first. Okay, they just dropped the trailer for the series that's about to come out called Hawkeye, and if you look at it, it looks like Die Hard. Like there's scenes in there like it sets place in Christmas. All right, so in a trailer, it sets up to where you see that he got his family back after Hawk snapped, and they defeated Thanos. Now he's spending time with his family, but there's things still going on revolving around the Rowan character, where Hawkeye became that character when his kids died. He was like, screw it. I'm about to kill every single murdering person ever. It doesn't make sense. It's not fair for my family to be gone. These good, genuine people and these bad people to still be alive. So he went around just straight murking everybody, massacre, brains over here, heads over here, toes over here. Okay. So after that happened, he finds out that somebody's running around basically still betraying him. He sends his family off and promises, don't worry, I'm going to be home for Christmas. Now, when I'm watching this trailer up to this point, even after that point, I don't get this sense of urgency like I did with the other Marvel shows that came out. Like for example, when you look at Scarlet Witch, you're like, oh, it's going to be kind of cool how they play this off. It looks kind of eerie. What's going on? Like, is she controlling all this stuff? There's a lot of questions that you're trying to figure out. Then there's a lot of getting towards the end of it. There's a lot of emotional stuff. I thought they could have drawn out more, but it was emotional stuff in there. And it was like, all right, cool. This is why she's doing what she's doing. There's a lot of motivations behind certain things and how powerful she is as a character. Then you look at right after that series, you had the series called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a good series. I enjoyed it. And there were things in there, the themes that they had revolving around how black people were looked at in that time period, where you had a Captain America that so happened to be of fair skin, white skin. And then you had a Captain America who so happened to be black, and how he was treated as opposed to how the other guy was treated. And then when you have the new person taking up the new mantle to represent what's going on currently, especially with all the issues currently going on in the world, and with Anthony Mackie, the Falcon character, taking up the mantle as Captain America, they did a really good job, bridging that gap, explaining certain stories and certain drama and stuff that was going on, which was great. But then you had Loki. Now Loki was just, oh my god, the score for it, the acting, the storyline, the back and forth. Loki was back in the process of them trying to get all the Infinity Stones when Thanos, after Thanos snapped and they had to go back in time to get all the Infinity Stones. Somehow that Loki got away. Then that Loki got caught by the Time Force or Time Variant Force, whatever they're called. I can't really remember. So once they caught him, then you go down this whole rabbit hole leading you to who's actually controlling all this stuff that's going on in the multiverse. How come you don't have a multiverse? And what would happen if you actually did have a multiverse? So there's a lot of things going on in that, okay? Then you have What If. Now What If is like the comic series for What If is just great in itself, but they had to take anime. They had to take some type of animation, some type of cartoon, some type of animation to get dark. Okay, so you had What If Peggy Carter became Captain America, a.k.a. Captain Britain, instead of Captain America becoming Captain America, and the events that happened with that. Okay, now what if in episode 2, what if T'Challa became Star-Lord instead of Star-Lord? Which that episode was great. I love that episode. It's probably one of my favorite episodes. Then you had the whole idea of what if the Avengers never became the Avengers because somebody was going around shooting, bow, killing, bow, stabbing, bow, killing them off. All the Avengers. What would happen then? Then you had a very freaking dark episode where Doctor Strange loses someone closer to him. So what if he lost his heart instead of using the ability to use his hands? What would it be like? And then we get Doctor Strange, evil Doctor Strange, who looks like the Red Devil's pizza. And you get the reference if you live in Detroit. He looked like the evil version himself. His chin hair was all pointy like this, like those old school pictures of the devil. If he had horns, he would look like the old school picture of the devil. The devil. So after that happened, then you get another episode where you have Killmonger. What if Killmonger saved Tony Stark as opposed to Tony Stark becoming Iron Man in the process of everything that happened that led him down the road to become Iron Man? So what I'm saying is these leading up to this point, these series, they had some type of thing or something going on within them where you like that kept you like, yeah, it's not just action or anything. It's like the story. You got to watch it to see what's going to happen next. Especially if you watch What If. It is a freaking roller coaster ride watching What If. And I am an emotional man. Lordy be, I'm so emotional. Sweat. So now you have Hawkeye that's supposed to be coming out around December-ish, and they're playing with the theme of, it's Christmas time, and he's telling his kids and his wife he's going to be back during Christmas, and he runs into Kate Bishop, and Kate Bishop, he's trying to help Kate Bishop out. We don't really know what he's trying to help her out with, but there's people that's trying to get to them. They're on the run. Hell, they got Pizza Dog in there. If you read the comics, you know what I'm talking about. So, and that all this is taking place after everything that was going on with Hawkeye dealing with everything that happened after the loss of his family, then getting his family back. At the same time, losing Natasha, who was like his road dog. That was his sister. You know what I'm saying? And after she died, and if you guys didn't know that, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. That's why you guys gotta keep up. You guys gotta watch every single. If Marvel puts something out, I don't care what it is, you gotta watch it. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be screwed. And you just got to watch it all. You got to watch it all in the order that it comes out. Otherwise, you're going to be freaking lost, and you don't want to be lost because if you have somebody like me that's just telling you one thing about one movie, and I have to drop a spoiler, and then you mad at me because I dropped a spoiler. Anyway, I'm rambling on, and I didn't want to drop a spoiler, but I'm still rambling on. But what I'm saying is, watching the trailer, I'm interested to see what is it in there that's going to try to bring me into the series. I don't know how many episodes it's supposed to be. I think they're going to keep this short, too, so chances are it's probably going to be like 6 episodes. Other than What If, I think everything else pretty much stayed around like 6 episodes. And I think that's kind of like their sweet spot where they're going to stay. However, if you guys have not had the opportunity to watch the trailer, please, there's a link down below. I'm a huge Hawkeye fan, like in the comics. But I'm not that pressed to really watch the series after I saw the trailer. I'm going to watch it because it's Marvel. Like I said, you got to watch it. But I want to know going into it, like, what's the major damage? Like, what's the major thing that we're trying to focus on in this? With everything else, you pretty much knew it. Like, you knew going into it, like, what the major thing was. Or something revolving around what you thought the major thing could be, okay? Like with Wanda, is it Mephisto? Anyway, all I'm saying is the trailer looks put together really well. It looks like an action movie, something that Bruce Willis would be in. It looks like a diehard action movie to me. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out the trailer, please just check out the trailer. I'm sorry for rambling on if I rambled on. It's just that I just hope it has some good stuff to pull me into it. I don't want to compare it to the other stuff that came up before. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, I don't think anyone really cared about Hawkeye, and I don't really think people really cared about not Scarlet Witch, but Black Widow. When Black Widow movie came out, and there was a lot of people that said negative things about him. I enjoyed the Black Widow movie, and the way they tried to piece it together. I kind of personally think that it should just came out a long time ago. I don't know why they waited so long to do the movie. But the movie should have came out and had a little bit more major things going on, because really, spoiler alert, if you watch the Black Widow movie, it just sets up her sister going after Hawkeye, who she thinks killed or has something to do with the death of Natasha. So, other than that ending scene, I don't really know what else the movie. I mean, other than Black Widow getting her own movie, I don't think they gave her the love that she deserved, her way out. And for all we know, with the multiverse and everything going on, maybe they might bring her back. But after Scarlett suing them, Scarlett ended up suing them because of the whole situation that happened with them releasing the movie in theaters and releasing it on Disney Plus for that premium price. Apparently, I don't think she made the amount of money I think she was guaranteed to her. But then again, there's not that many people that are going to go to the theater to see it, for the main fact that I don't think a lot of people were behind Black Widow like that I think should have been. And I don't think a lot of people were going to brave going to the theater during COVID, because a lot of people out here ain't masking up. They're kind of crazy. However, the Shang-Chi movie did really well. So maybe I'm just talking myself into a circle right now, but I want Hawkeye to do well, and I don't want people to compare Hawkeye to the other series that came out. So I'm hoping that it's something major that goes down in here that gets people like, that was good, and they enjoy the action and everything, because it's going to be really grounded anyway, because Hawkeye's not superhuman. All in all, with that being said, please check out the trailer. I'm saying this for like the 8th time. Check out the trailer for that. Make sure you get all caught up on everything that's going on right now in Marvel, and go watch What If right now, because What If is freaking insane. If you can pick up what I'm putting down, Around the Town, Kharlie Brown. Ta-ta.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys. I'm making up for some lost time.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
It's the most wonderful time.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're a Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day or two. Hang on a second.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Things have gotten more complicated.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy shit! There are arrows more dangerous than that one?
Oh, it's just some Christmas.